Oh boy. Ooh, good afternoon. Good afternoon. What song can we sing? What can we sing? What can we sing? How about Good Morning, Honey? Here we go again. Seemed I met you when my love went away. I tossed and turned and hanging with you. Good morning, Holly. What's new? Okay, there we go. I ain't had no song or nothing ready. Good morning, Hypnotic Touch Touch. Thank you, sis, for all your support. And you know the other ways that I'm talking about. Thank you for my roses. Shout out to you, boo. Thank you. For real, sis. Thank you. Thank you. I don't even know if you want me to talk about the other ways, but thank you. Just know. Because I know a lot of people say, such. Hey, Taquan. Good morning. Yes, yes. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, I'm sorry. Good afternoon. All right, sis. Um, Shout out to everybody that has good afternoon, Grandma Love. How are you? I hope you're feeling blessed. I would like to say shout out to everybody that has been watching my lives. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for everything. Hey, BA superstar, that is what you are. No one else can be. Oh, okay. Hey, BA superstar, you doing housework? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I understand. It's never ever done. But shout out to everybody that has been watching my lives. I do appreciate you guys so much. I do not take you for granted. You could be watching and sharing that time with anybody, you know. So thank you guys so much. I do. Uh, don't leave. I love that song too. I love "Don't Leave" by Backstreet. I love that. But shout out to everybody that has been supporting my channel. I do appreciate you guys. Shout out to everybody that has thumbs me up and shared me out. Just know, just know every day I do pray for my YouTube family and them that support my channel. I do whisper the word of prayer for you. But those of you who go that little extra for your girl by thumbsing me up and sharing me out, just know I do a little extra. Read all about it for you. Okay. I ask God to work things out in your favor. Okay. That's what I ask God to do. I ask God to work things out in your favor as long as it's not against me. I did a review. I seen the Popeyes pickles thing. They sent me a because I get their email things or whatever. I was like, what? Popeye's going pickle crazy. Okay, sis, I got to get over there and watch it. Extra, right? That part. But I do say a special prayer for you that God will work things out in your favor. Okay. Shout out to the replay gang, y'all ganging. Okay. Shout out to my fan club. What's up? Thank y'all. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Can I also say thank you to everybody that has been going over to my other channel? I appreciate you guys. I really, really do. Thank y'all. Some of y'all, y'all going through the videos and stuff. And y'all, when I tell y'all, listen, the real deal videos, I got a lot of them on private. I'm trying to be a big girl about it. I was looking through some of them the other day and I found myself getting real choked up. Because a lot of them, got my mom them in them, and I got real choked up. I almost couldn't swallow. Okay. So I was like, nah, I ain't ready. I ain't ready. I ain't ready. So even now it brings tears to my eyes. So I was just like, nah, leave that alone. Let that go for right now. You ain't ready. Oh, my other channel is BBW Sweet and Sexy 631. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Post your thing, y'all. That's Hypnotic Touch. If you guys are not subscribed to her channel, she did a Popeyes pickle menu review, and she just posted her channel link. So make sure you guys go over and thumbs her up and check her out. That's one of our sis that is very, very supportive of so many of us content creators. You know, she's a sweetheart. She is. She's a sweetheart. And yeah. Thank you, sis. Did I did I almost say something? Shout out to you, sis. Thank you. Thank you for my rose. Thank you so much again. And thank you for the cash app. The person that sent the cash app. Thank you. Thank you. So sweet. But yeah. Put your channel in the link in here. Yeah, if somebody can grab the link, I don't mind. Yeah. And if any of you guys got a channel and y'all got a wrench, I think you have to have a wrench in order to do it. But if you guys want to post your channel, I mean, I don't have a huge crowd, but post your channel. Okay. You can't find it. It's BBW Sweet and Sexy. It's spelled out and sexy 631. It should come up. What else I was saying? But thank you guys. I hope you guys are having a pleasant day. Let me also say shout out to the old subbies. What's up? How y'all doing? Thank y'all. Y'all already know y'all the best, right? Y'all know that, right? Okay. But in case you forgot, let me remind you. Oh, okay. Okay. Let me remind you that you are the best, and I thank you, and I don't take you for granted as well. You know, that you hang in there with me and that you allow me to come on here and be me. Whoever I am that day, y'all allow me to be me. So I thank you for that. I appreciate you for that. You know, also, I would like to say hello and welcome. Thank you, Hypnotic Touch. Thank you, Boo. Thank you. Hey, Vibrant. Hey, hey, hey. Um, oh, thank you, BA Superstar. Thank you, Boo. Thank you, guys. I appreciate y'all so much. Big stacks. Hey, big stacks. Okay. Stacks of cash. What you got stacks of? But shout out to the new subbies. What's up? I am your host, Just Krista. My pledge and my promise. Y'all, this may be kind of like a long video. So are y'all okay with that? I know I've been trying to like keep the videos under 30 minutes, but so this may be kind of like a long video because it's a lot that I want to cover in this video. Okay. This is one of them videos. It's probably, live. I keep saying video. This is one of them lives that's probably going to be all over the place. So I'm going to kind of like need y'all to hold on to y'all chair. We might be in for a little roller coaster ride. Grandma Love, this is her channel. Make sure you guys go over and support Grandma Love. She's one of the people that is very, very supportive over here. She's another lady that I see all over. I mean, well, not all over, but different places. And from what I could tell, she's a sweetheart. But thank you guys for coming over as well. I am your host, Just Krista. My pledge and my promise is I promise to entertain you. And if for some reason You are not entertained. I'm asking that you just tap me on my shoulder, whichever one you choose. We'll add some lighter fluid to that thing and fire it up. Thank you, Big Stacks. That's right. Hit that like button. A. Hit that like button. A. Krista, you look good back then, and I'm going to hold on to you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Some things changed. The biggest thing was I did lose a lot of weight. I did lose a lot of weight. Um, so you'll probably notice that like as the years went on, the weight loss just, it began to come off and stuff. Yeah, a lot of little changes, a lot of changes. That's if you want to hear the other compliment. Hey. One of the things is like when I always did my videos, I would always like try, like my breasts were a lot fuller then or bigger because I was bigger, of course. And so they were right there, like pow in the screen, along with, because that's how I do my videos. And so I find myself now like trying to like be in that same position to do it. And I'll be like, damn, they can hardly see the titty, anymore. So I'll be trying to like push it up, and I your thing. Oh, okay. Well, I was 380 pounds, and now, wait a minute, and now I'm only 220. I lost a lot. Oh, congratulations, Grandma Love. Yeah, yeah, I was up there too. Yep, I'm gonna say it on IG. Okay, Tapon. Okay, I got to get over there too. I got to get over there too. Look at him not in touch. Pushing real good. Yeah, that weight loss. Yeah. Congratulations, Grandma Love. And as you get older, um, it's better to get some of that weight off because it's harder to as you get older, getting older, your body already is going through something. So if you could shed a few pounds, it won't hurt you, you know, but but just follow your body. Stop eating a lot of beef products. It takes longer to digest in your system. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And I've never been I'm not a person that eat a lot of beef. Now I do eat it. I won't say I don't eat it. I do eat it, but I don't eat a lot of it. Um I don't eat a lot of beef. I don't eat a lot of pork, but I do eat them. My main thing is chicken, fish, and turkey. Those are like when it comes to meat. Those are my main things. Um, I was listening to Lemon yesterday when we was it up on Pizarro's? And he was having what we call a Greek breakfast. He was having the smothered potatoes with the egg. And that's why I told him to do the toast too, if you guys were there. It's what we call a Greek breakfast when you don't have no meat with it. You just have the egg. Well, the egg is like your meat, but the egg and the home fries and the toast. And so I think that's what I'm gonna have tomorrow. Cause my little niece, she loves when I make that. She loved that. She loved having her eggs next to her potatoes and put it together and then bite her toast. She said that's how Auntie do it. You gotta put this on the fork and this on the fork, and then you put that in your mouth and eat it, and then you bite your toast. And just to see her, it just makes me laugh. Just say I love T-bone steaks, and that was a big. Oh, okay. Oh God, Corey, Um, that was his thing. T-bone steak. If I'm gonna have a T-bone, I want the what is that? The one that start with the P. The one that's right up above the T-bone. I like that one. Hypnotic touch. Hey Lisa, hello beautiful. Oh, how are you feeling today? You sent it on IG? Okay, Taquan. Thank you. How you feeling today, Lisa? Her smile is so contagious. Lisa, can you post your channel so that the other people in here can go and follow you? Oh my God. So, when I always hear people, well, not always, but I have heard people say, um, you make me smile just because like I make them smile because they see me smiling. And you doing good? Okay. And I said, it's something about whenever I see Lisa and her smiling, it make me smile. I don't care what's going on with me. If I'm going down my feed, it could have been that I just got into it with somebody and I might be on flaming fire. And I'll see that smile and I'll just start smiling too. I'll be like, what the hell? So she is definitely one of those ladies with that contagious smile that, you know, she just make you start smiling. You can't help but to start smiling too. So let me get on with the commentary and everything that's going on, guys. Um, a lot has went on. A lot has went on. Oh, thank you for my roses, sis. You're welcome. Thank you for your support too. And she has posted her channel link, guys. If y'all want to go over and check out our sis on here, which many of you probably already know about her, but hey, why not? In case somebody come through that may not. It's a lot going on. It's a lot that has happened. So I want to talk about some of these things. Now, on yesterday, I was over at Buddy Lee's and I gave you guys a thank you, Hypnotic Touch. I gave you guys a little brief little something about what had happened on last night. But then I heard a couple of people, they were saying a couple of things on today as I was going through the YouTube streets. And I'm like, oh, well, damn, I guess it's some shit I need to clear the fuck up. Okay? Because no, that ain't true. That's not how that's going down. Okay? Now, here's my thing. And I try because I know y'all know I'm wordy. I'm with my words. I could take a supposed to be 20-minute video and stretch that out for 2 or 3 hours and I'm still basically saying the same thing. So that's why I'm here today. But so last night I was trying to keep it short and sweet. All right. I was trying to keep it nice, short, and sweet. Even Big Man, he wanted to come up just to run something by me. And I had to let him know, I'll come through because I know if I sit up here with somebody, I'll keep right on talking with them. And before you know it, now the video is longer than I expected. Okay. But that's not normally something I do, is not allow people up because I allow everybody up. But yesterday while over there at Buddy Lee's, it was a lot going on. And when I go up on people's panels, although any of us that go up on someone's panel or go to enjoy their channel, we may not go to be ignored, okay? But at the same time, I don't want it to be all about me. I'm uncomfortable when stuff like that happens. I don't mind being one of the people that people come up, talk to, maybe talk about, whether it's good, bad, or voice whatever it is they got to say or whatever. But to have it just about me, that makes me uncomfortable. Especially when there's others there and that's not my channel. This is my channel over here. This is just Krista's channel. Where if you got questions or anything like that, as long as you're respectful, you're more than welcome to drop down and say whatever it is that you want to say. You know, I try not to block people. I try to be as friendly as possible. I try not to have people, talking about others and calling them names and spreading bad news about them. And I try to keep I try to, run my channel the way everybody can be respected. Everybody don't like everybody. Everybody don't feel everybody. Everybody don't get along with everybody. And that's okay. You really right. Mm-hmm. So I realized that everybody is not going to be kind to everybody. Everybody's not going to be nice to everybody. Everybody's not going to say things that's pleasing to the ear to everybody, especially if they don't like you. Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. But at the same time, I want over here to be a safe, free zone. So with that, I might get a smaller crowd, but that's okay. Because at the end of the day, I do what helps me sleep good at night. If I'm on here doing something and I can't sleep at night, I got to make that thing right. If it come into my spirit to make something right with somebody, I'm going to make it right. You so right about it. Thank you. I'm going to make it right. Just like here recently, I had seen Sour Patch. I had seen her over at Big Man's. And, I didn't like what happened between her and I. I didn't like that. Whether it was my fault, her fault, me jumping the gun, her jumping it, whichever way it went. I didn't like it. I didn't like the interaction between her and I. I was not comfortable with that. So one of the things I asked her to do, I said, can you please forgive me for the part I played in you and I not being cool? Now, do that means, girl, come over here and hang out at my channel and I'm finna come hang out at yours. We finna go do some makeup like we first was gonna do and all of that. No, it ain't even all about all of that. It's not even about all of that. I just wanted to clear myself. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to make sure I was right because that's what was in my spirit. That Krista, it didn't have to go down like that. You could have handled that a little bit different. You could have handled things a little bit different. So I went back and I made sure that I made that right. And she was like, well, I think I ended up being, Big Man ended up, calling me up on the thing, so I didn't get a chance to see her comment back. But once I got down, I was able to see her comment and she was like, okay, but I'm gonna still say what I gotta say. And, and I told her, I said, listen, you're entitled to how you feel. I'm not saying that now when you see me places or somebody got an opinion about me that you gotta, shut your mouth and you gotta, no, I'm not saying that. I'm strictly apologizing for what happened between us that day. That's it and that's all. However you are, you keep being you. Because I almost keep being Krista. Nothing's going to stop me from being Krista. Because that's all I can be at the end of the day. But when it comes to that situation, I wanted to make that clear. I wanted to clear that up. Because that's what's going to help me sleep good at night. That's one of the things that'll help me sleep good at night. Because I know in my heart, I could have handled that a little bit differently. So that's just an example. But what I mean by when I was at Buddy Lee's, it was like person after person, except for a couple of the ladies. They didn't make it that I'm hitting the link because of Krista. That's not my channel. That's not my channel. I'm over here with the content creator, hopefully helping everybody to enjoy themselves and with the content creator. I'm not here to, no, this is not my channel. So when people are over there 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes making it about me, I'm uncomfortable now. Person after person, I'm uncomfortable now. I don't like stuff like that. If you made it about me Tuesday and the man is only on 2 days a week, you made it about me on Tuesday, you make it about me again on Friday too? When do this man, when do it just get to be about him? Cause when I'm up there, I'm focused on him. That's his channel. That's that man's channel. That's not Krista's channel. I'm just one of the other people that's coming there to interact with the content creator. But that's his channel. That's not my channel. Hey, Black Pearl. Good afternoon. So I began to get real uncomfortable. And then I began to get a little bit even more uncomfortable when you got people up there coming at you talking about, oh, I know you from Lemon's channel. Me and you know, I had cussed you out then too. And then I don't even know who the hell you are. And you just cussing loud. I don't know who this one woman was. She was over there cussing so loud. God damn, my ears and everything was hurting. I said, poor thing. I said, do you got a hearing problem? What's the problem? You know, it was terrible. And so I guess she said something about she was sent up there. So I don't know if that means somebody paid her to come up there or if they took a vote. I don't know because I'm not in the comments. I don't know who this lady is. I'm not even trying to know who she is. Okay. I remember the voice. I still don't know her name, but I remember that voice. I will remember that voice. Now, she said she met me at Lemons, and I think she said she told me off over there too. I don't know, child. It was a lot of people that told me off and did not like me. And if you think I can keep up with all of them, I can't. And that's real sad, but that's the truth anyhow. Okay. So she was up there and she was saying stuff. There was a couple of incidents that I guess people felt uncomfortable with well, I guess a couple of the ladies felt uncomfortable about a couple of things. So that was cleared up too. So that was another thing where I was like, well, damn, I thought everything, you know, we was just all around just following around and you know, I didn't know that things was as deep as things was. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, okay. You know, so I was saying to myself, like, damn, child, I gotta sit back and observe a little bit more, you know, because I don't want to get caught up in no bullshit. I be in enough bullshit. I don't need to walk through the door of bullshit because I be in enough shit. I do. I really do. Hey, Judy. Good afternoon. I be in enough bullshit. I don't need no help getting up in nothing. I promise you I don't. I went over there and I watched the replay. I think you handled things very well. I'm proud of you. Thank you, Grandma Love. Yeah, a couple of you guys from over here on my channel, y'all went over and y'all sent me messages and comments along with, on my IG and everything too, where you guys can really express yourself about things. And I try, Grandma Love, to be on my best behavior, especially when I'm on other people's panels. I just don't want it said that, I was at some such and so's panel and I got cussed out by Just Krista and the content creator just let this happen. I don't want to put the content creator in that position. I don't want to be the reason that somebody leaves someone else's panel or something with hurt feelings. I'm not going to say that all of us going to get along and everybody, when I get up on the panel, it's going to be a kumbaya moment all the time. But at the same time, I don't want that on me. I'm back. Had an important phone call. Okay, sis, I'm just talking, running off at the mouth. I'm sure you'll be able to catch up. But I don't like that. That's even when I was with Lemon, when him and I was getting to know each other, unless somebody just really, really just kept poking at me, then I would. Other than that, and I know a lot of them say, oh, she ain't gonna do nothing but go back to her channel and cuss the people out. To me, that's where I should go and cuss them out. Because now I'm back. It's me talking to them. And plus, I don't have to worry about screaming, hollering, yelling up over you. For me, it works better that way. And guess what? That person can, again, go back to that content creator's channel and know that I might say something crazy to Krista, this, that, or the other thing. But at least I can still go up there and talk to the content creator because I got something to tell him or her. And Krista ain't gonna just start flipping off at the mouth and cussing me out and saying things and all of that and all of that. So that's important to me. So that's why I really try not to, say certain things and stuff. And I try to just walk and talk it through. And sometimes I just be trying to get the other person to make sense of, why do you feel like that? You don't even know me. How is it that I got you that upset? You don't know me. I don't know you. Why are you on your way to the ER over me? That don't make sense to me. Hey, Princess Sheba. Stephen, right? Hey, Krista. You can speak. Thank you, babe. Thank you. I gotta give you a wrench too. I thought you had one, but okay. They press. But I just be like, that is crazy to me. Okay, yep, okay, I thought so. But that is so freaking crazy to me. I'm like, wow, how do you get that upset over somebody that you don't know? You'll probably never meet me. I'll probably never meet you. If I get you that upset, or if me being somewhere is that upsetting to you, do like I do. I click off and come back another day or later that day, or I give the content creator a little while and then I come back. I think you had her more upset because you were saying she couldn't. Grandma love, but do you know that some people do not know? They think because they can't hear that other people can. So that's why they talk real loud. That's usually a clear sign that you know a person has a hearing problem. That's I had to tell a close friend of mine that, because everybody would be like, why do you talk so loud? Stop yelling, stop screaming. And I had to tell her, I said, hon, you just remember, because it had gotten to the place where she was like, well, everybody think I'm always screaming and yelling or I'm mad. And I said, but you sound that way, your voice, because, and then I had to tell her, I said, do you have a problem with hearing? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, that's why. I said, so kind of like play like a little mind thing with your mind. I said, and just remember, we can hear, but your brain is saying talk louder because you want people to talk louder so that you can hear. I said, so play a little trick with your mind. They can hear me. I don't have to talk that loud. I was laughing so hard. stomach was hurting because you kept saying it. Oh, I was being so sarcastic towards that lady. I was. Because my whole thing was, see, if I come back and read you, and that's where people really get butt hurt with me. Because not only am I, see, I'm not just coming in, like they want to say, you're a pig and you're a barracuda, you're a cookie monster, you like cookies, you're in a wheelchair, you wear ugly wigs, you got what else they say, whatever, tiny legs, and you see that's like for children. That's not grown folk stuff. That don't work on somebody that's 54 like myself. That works on somebody that's 5 plus 4. Like a little 9-year-old. Well, mommy, they said this about, no, that don't work on me and I'm 54. Okay. What work on me is me telling you the truth. Meaning, if me telling you the truth hurt your feelings, then tell me the truth. If you think that's going to hurt my feelings, you got to come with you got to come with some grown folk stuff to me. Just coming up here yelling out a bunch of stuff that every other person is saying on YouTube that know of me, that don't like me, that don't do nothing for me. That don't move me. It's like you're not even talking. It's not even worth it. Hey, Kiki, what's up, beautiful? What's up, girl? Yes, that's the fact. And see, and that's what hurt her feelings. Another thing that hurt their feelings is when I make up my mind, I'm not going to talk to them. I'm not talking to you. I have nothing to say to you. I will ignore you. You could be standing right in front of me. I will ignore you. I will not see you. I will look right past you. And that's another thing that upset them. I'm not here to argue with you. I did not come up on that man's panel in hopes that today somebody from the past will come up here and I can argue with them. I don't come on YouTube to fuss and fight with people. I don't get up out my bed every day in hopes that I'll fuss and fight with people. That's you always ignoring people. Yeah, and people don't like to be ignored. See, the whole thing is that woman wanted some attention. She wanted attention. So whether she volunteered to come up there, people paid her, or whatever the case is, she wanted some attention. And instead of coming up there acting like a grown ass woman and getting in and to a part of the conversation, or just simply fitting in wherever she fit in, she'd rather sit up there and do a lot of picking and poking at me. And thought, I guess, that I was going to go back and forth with her. No, I'm not. Only thing I'm going to remind you of, and I'm going to insult you at the same time. Grown folk style. And I'm not getting on the internet arguing with nobody. I ain't got time for it. Don't even argue with people in my real life. Right. I will ignore the fucking hell out of you in real life. I don't get up arguing with people. I say what it is. I say what the fuck I got to say, and I'm done with it. That's it. It's up to you with what you're going to do with that information. That's it, and that's all. Now you can sit there and talk to you blue, purple, and orange in the damn face. I don't care. That's up to you. And I'm going to allow others to see just how dumb you are. Because you'll be sitting up there talking. What good is your speech if I'm not listening? The person that you're trying to say it to is me. I'm not listening. I'm not responding. After a while, you going to run out of words. Unless you're a crazy person that like to argue with yourself. That's up to you. That's not my problem. That's your problem. It's going okay, First Lady Prime. Oh, okay. You talking to her. So, yeah. So those type of things is what makes me uncomfortable. And then we had Old Faithful coming up there. with that pissed out depend. Now she done sat over there at Lemons and wherever else and sat at work with that damn depend on all damn day, sitting in that damn chair. Just sitting in that chair, drinking coffee, drinking whatever drinks and water and all of that. She ain't got up and took a potty break or nothing. So you know she didn't piss that whole depend out. And what do she do? Somebody sent her something. And I think I did that video, what was it, last week? Supposedly somebody sent her something. And the only opportunity she had to catch me, to confront me or ask me about my video that I did was over there at Buddy Lee's. Really? No, you wanted to come over there and show out at Buddy Lee's yesterday because you've been watching me over there. You have been. Now, am I saying that she never came over there and she never supported Buddy Lee? Outside of me and Buddy Lee having that last incident, which she was a part of, I'd be over at Buddy Lee's every Tuesday and Friday. That person was not showing up in his stuff. She was not showing up over there. She was not hitting that man's link over there. And I don't care what nobody says. But because she know that I've been going over there and I've been talking about the fun and the good times we've been having and all of that, and it's picking up a little traction. Krista been over there at Buddy Lee's. Go over there. They over there, they having fun. They doing this, that, and the other thing. And people over there laughing and talking. Of course, y'all already know the crowd don't like her, but she up there, y'all. And blah, blah, blah. So here come this funky broke back bitch. And I said, now where in the fuck is Pissy going? Where the fuck is this big pissy bitch going? Straight up on the stage. Ashtray throat, like she just got a bunch of goddamn cigarettes down her damn throat. All of this. And come straight up there talking about some C murder. I heard you said this, that, and that. My name's not no C murder. And then you say, well, I call her that because she took her friend's life. That's not nice to lie on people. That's not nice to lie on people. So you've been going around here weeks and weeks and weeks saying this about me, months and months and months saying this about me, saying that I took from my friend, all types of stuff. And then when I come back and say some shit to you about you and your mama situation and your sister's no situation, now it's, oh my heart. Oh, she said this. The whole YouTube, y'all get together and get her, please. Buddy Lee and all y'all over here in this sector don't like her because she did this to me and my mother and my sister. Really? Really? Out of all the beef sector panels and stuff that I'm on and all of this other shit, or that's all you got to do is put my name in your damn title. Somebody gonna make sure that I get that goddamn video and go watch you cuss me out or tell me how you feel about me. But no, you had to come over to Buddy Lee's and tell all his people and tell him and get all this shit started up over there. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's cool. Don't worry about it. It's cool. She said, when were you on? Just ask me, when was I on the phone with you, your sister? You and your sister about your mama? I never said I was on the phone with you and your sister about your mother. So either you got the information wrong because you should have went and took off that pissy ass depend, washed your ass before you get chafe put some goddamn Vaseline all around all of that goddamn ass and between them fat ass thighs and shit. And then put you a pair of regular drawers on because now it's almost bedtime. Get yourself ready for bed. Go take a goddamn bath or a shower. Wash yourself off. It was late. You had been up. I went over to your channel. You was up with that same jewelry and everything on at 8 o'clock that morning. And here you are still with that same shit on. And here it is 12 o'clock at night. You ain't felt the need. Your skin didn't start to itch or nothing. You just running around this motherfucker just stinking. You've been up all day laughing, pissing, talking, interacting with people, been out there in the elements amongst all types of germs and shit. And you just sitting up there at your computer, just watch your fat ass in that goddamn house. Set your fat, funky ass in front of that goddamn computer with that goddamn Depend on and just pissing, using that goddamn Depend as a goddamn toilet. And then you want to come over there and take that same goddamn Depend, slinging it around, pissing all over Buddy Lee's goddamn panel in the name of Krista. Where the fuck they do that at? I said, look at this stupid looking bitch. Looking just like Curly from the goddamn Three Stooges. Just eyes bucked out your goddamn head, looking like you on something else. Bitch, did you pay your bills this month? Because word on the street, and I'm going to be honest with you, word on the street is you took mama's money to go pay your car bill. You took mama's check to go pay your car bill. That you got in touch with the landlord now and asked them, can you not pay rent this month? Now, why would you not need to pay rent? Now, I get it. We all getting a little tight here and there and all of that stuff. But that's jeopardizing where mama lay her head. That's jeopardizing where mama lay her head. That woman shouldn't have to be jeopardized where she lay her head while you out here calling me all kind of goddamn names and stuff. And saying all kind of crazy shit to me. Did you get you another free coffee from that Dunkin' Donuts? Word on the street is they supposed to be trying to figure out where that's at so that they can let the people know that you coming through that motherfucker with a goddamn smile, but everybody else got to motherfucking pay. So you got your own shit going on while you out here talking about Krista. My bills is paid. My bills are paid. And when I go somewhere and get something, I pay for what the fuck I want, just like all the other customers. And I still give the people a smile. They don't just get a smile because they giving me something for nothing. They get a smile because that's what they get. Because that's who I am. I'm not nasty because people aren't giving me something. People aren't giving me anything. I don't then get nasty and put on a nasty face and cuss them out and say nasty things to them. See, that's what you have a reputation for. Once you figure you don't need nobody no more, you can't get nothing else up out of them. Now you're nasty. Now you got something to say about them, smart, slick, all kind of stuff. And it only take one time for somebody else that you call yourself being close to have a problem with them. You got one too. That ain't cool. That's not cool. So again, did you pay your rent this month? Do mama have a secure place to lay her head? They not gonna put a notice up on the door or nothing like that. I'm just asking for a friend. See, if you can go around here and lie on me, I can go around here and tell the fucking truth on you, bitch. See, that's where you got me fucked up. Was I gonna say all of this over at Buddy Lee's? Hell no. Him and nobody else could coach me into talking to your fucking ass. Because when I speak, I want the message to be made very, very fucking clear. Okay, bitch? You can try to confuse it. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say, bitch. But you know the fucking truth. Now, you tried to change up that phone call that I wasn't on the phone while your sister was there, upset with you in the other room about her mother. That lady was upset. You were on the phone with me whispering, talking low, telling me your version of why your sister was upset. I didn't ask you why was your sister upset. I couldn't really make out the conversation. I can only go by what you were saying on the phone, which we all know you a fucking liar. We all know that. And according to you, your sister was upset about your mom. Now, over at Buddy Lee's, you said, no, that never happened. You were screaming, hollering, yelling, and lying and pissing all at the same time. That piss is probably so much piss up underneath that goddamn chair. Because, after a while, you keep on pissing in the pins. After a while, the piss, it ain't got nowhere else to go. It's just going to just come out that motherfucker. And you was up there with your eyes rolling all in the back of your head. I said, look at Curly. Look at Curly. And then you switch it around. Well, I was upset because my sister was upset because I left my mom with my best cousin, my favorite cousin. Whatever reason, your sister was upset about your mom. Your sister was upset about you and her mother. You went on vacation and made a decision to leave your mom somewhere that your sister did not approve. Okay, whatever it was, she was upset about it. She was pissed the fuck off. Stankin'. I'm calling you stankin'. She was pissed off, bitch. She felt you didn't make the best decision for her mother. Well, that's because she wasn't going to come here and do. That's not my business. That's not my business. That's not Buddy Lee's whole family, people's business. You came up there and brought that information over there to that man's channel. I didn't go over to that man's channel discussing nothing about me and you. I did not go over there saying, hey, y'all, guess what? I ain't said a motherfucking thing. Then you lied on me and said, well, this morning you was over at Pizarro saying it. We never had no discussion about you at Pizarro's. And I'm woman enough that if others is over there talking about you, I don't have to fucking join in because you and I don't like each other. I can still sit right there and not say a fucking word about you. I'm not you. I don't have to sit there and turn my goddamn camera on and every time somebody say something, mention Jess Krista. You over there like you Scooby goddamn do. Rolling your eyes, lip hanging to the side. Them big nasty teeth in your mouth. Bitch, I got a close up of your goddamn mouth. Your teeth look ridiculous. Your teeth look like Ugh. I got pictures of your ass bent over in the goddamn store looking like you getting ready to fart on the person in back of you. Bitch, you are literally bent in half and on here talking shit to people. You in the store leaning over on the counter and your ass and stuff was almost up to the customer in back of you's goddamn chin. I said, "Hi, damn." And then you were saying, "Well, take the person, this person, something," and the person said, "No, they told us to go ahead and take care of you." Girl, lady, they wanted your big wide ass out their goddamn face. You should see what you look like. I'm gonna go ahead and post a picture for you. Bitch, it was nothing but ass in them people's goddamn face. A crippled fat old bitch and on here talking shit about me. Trying to prove something to somebody. I don't know who you're trying to prove something to. But you should have a little bit more pride in yourself. And then you want to come at a bitch like me because I come on here and flirt and talk a little shit and a little bantering back and forth. You want to talk about a bitch like me? You could never. You could never. And then you a big, fat, sloppy bitch. Your pants and shit hanging all off and all. I'm losing weight. That's why my pants hanging off. Then, bitch, find you something that you can wear. Why would you be bent in half with your pants hanging down and you a woman? And you walking around like that talking about your pants is hanging. Then just find you a pair. You can buy leggings. You can get you two for $10, even if you a big girl. Put on a pair of them motherfuckers until you get a belt or something to go around your waist, or you get time to sew your pants up, make the waist a little tighter for yourself. However it is, it got to do. But that don't give you reason to go around like a slob. That's slobby. And then you sitting up here with jewelry and all of this shit on up around your throat. Trying to prove to people that you're somebody, you're just this upscale, decent ass woman. You're not decent at all. How many times you done took mama's check and paid your fucking bills? Now, see, you want to talk about me with my friend. I never took her money and paid my bills. I took my money and helped take care of her too. You better be careful what you out here saying and putting on somebody else. You do realize that could come back on you, right? You do realize that, right? Here's a warning before the fall. You better watch your mouth. Saying that I took somebody's life, my friend's life, not somebody. You said I took my friend's life. And it's clear that my friend passed away in a hospital. You're spreading that all over YouTube about me. You're spreading that all over YouTube about me everywhere you go. Leaving people to look at me some kind of way. That's not right. Because that's not what happened to my friend. Hey, Leslie. That's not what happened to my friend. Now you're out here driving around in your car spaced out. Some say you on pills. Some say you mixing it with a little something, something. Some say a whole lot of things. That's not my place. Hey, Unique. Peace and blessings to you too. Do you realize you could hit somebody because a lot of times you're in a daze while you're driving and stuff? You get your big fat funky ass in that goddamn car and be talking. You be all distracted. You on YouTube. You doing all types of things. You realize you could hit somebody and take their life? You do realize that, right? And then they're gonna test your blood. Hey, Empress. Hey, just Krista. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I try. I try. But you know what that's called, Empress? I'll still go over there, but I'll just go back into the. I'll stay down in the chat. I enjoy. I really really enjoy his channel. I enjoy like the little videos and stuff that he share with us. The way he give his commentary on it. Um, I enjoy the Tuesdays and Fridays. I enjoy like the little snippets of different things that then went on in the sectors. I learned some people through that because I don't know everybody. Um, and just to hear his commentary or others give their commentary that do know about the situations, I really enjoy myself. I don't enjoy though when I'm up there, and I don't care that people say something to me, but that making it all about Krista, that makes me uncomfortable. I don't like that. And then you got this big pissy old woman coming over there that can't even pay her goddamn bills, using mama's check to pay her fucking bills and shit. Now she coming over there swinging off. You should be able to move freely and be happy. Exactly, Empress. And that's exactly how I feel. Why can't I come and visit somebody's channel and just, come and visit? I'm not there to argue, fuss, and fight with people. I'm not one of, like the lady said, she strictly came up there to come after me. Why? That don't make sense. That you're too old. Then she says she's my age. Why would somebody your age come up on a panel just to argue and fuss and fight and call somebody all out their name and cussing and yelling? And at your age, at our age, we don't do stuff like that. We didn't seen too much. We didn't been through too much. It's a whole lot. I know younger people on this app that don't act that way. This is an app, right? Taking that way too. Yeah, they taking stuff way too serious. And if you're taking it that serious and it mean that much to you, okay. All right. No problem. Because I can't stop you from being who you are. I can't stop you from acting how you act. That's you. That's you. You like that person. When you go and look in the mirror, you say to yourself, I really like you, lady. I like everything about you. I like the way you present yourself. I like the way you handle yourself. So who am I to tell you you should do something different? I refuse to take on that responsibility. I will not take on that responsibility. No, thank you. I'm too busy working on Krista every day. Every day, trying to improve myself to make do a little better. But yeah. But back to this funky bitch. So yeah, you better be careful, lady, with the shit you putting out there on me. Because see, what's a lie about me that's coming out your mouth can become your reality. I've seen it right here on YouTube. I know a lady right here on YouTube. Older woman too. A lot of y'all know who that is. She hit that man while she was out driving under the influence. She's in jail right now. That man is still fighting for his life in the hospital. You know what she was doing? She was on YouTube, riding down the street, kind of cussing, yelling, and fighting with people, then jumped in her car just to go to the store to grab something, some cigarettes and beer. And boom, we all heard it. She kept driving, then she was looking. Then she turned around, came back. We heard people starting to scream, "You hit him!" Oh. And she was like, "What the fuck? Why you didn't have no damn shoes, or why you didn't something?" And the next thing, "Oh, y'all, I gotta go." She thought she was gonna get away with it. She kept saying all types of stuff. She tried to tell all types of lies and stuff about that stuff. And you know what got her in trouble? You know what they was able to use against her? And like they told her, that's probably was the problem. She was on live while driving. Why are you online driving like that and you're already under the influence of something? And you on your way to the store to go get you something else. That's her that's that woman's reality. So while you out here saying shit to me about me that's a lie, it can become your reality, lady. So you better watch yourself and stop lying on me. Stop calling me that name because that's not my name. My name ain't no C Murder. When I came on here, I didn't name myself that. My name is just Krista. You have no right to go around and say that about me and say that I took my friend's life. My friend was not murdered. My friend was not. So to go around here and say that, you're wrong. Now, if I go around here calling you some type of disqualified, neglectful caregiver to your own damn mama, a lady that gave birth and pushed you out and fed you, clothed you, did all these things, and you grew up to be what? A big, fat, in the way, can't even take care of your mother. You won't even go in there and make sure your mama eat proper. There's videos of you saying, "Oh, I forgot to cook for her. She'll get something." There's videos of you talking about your mother who has Alzheimer's, according to you. Didn't tell you that she got an appointment. Are you fucking serious? You're the fucking caregiver, not your mother. You are the one to remind her in case she forget. If she remember, beautiful. That's not mom's responsibility. Where is the calendars and stuff in that goddamn house? You want to talk about where's this, where's that? Where's the fucking calendars? Where's the list of the bills that's been paid? Let's talk about it, bitch. You want to open up some doors and stuff? Y'all, if y'all hear some noises, we got some thunder, some rain and stuff coming. You want to talk about some shit? Talk about it, bitch. What type of caregiver are you? Oh, and I gave her the key to just get back in. Going out getting a free cup of coffee or stealing a free cup, stealing a cup of coffee is more important than being there when your mom come home from her appointment, knowing that this lady has Alzheimer's. What is we doing? You call yourself a good caregiver? Why wouldn't you be there at that house for your mother? So don't talk to me, bitch, crazy. Talk to me right or shut the fuck up. You want to come out here and say all kinds of crazy shit about me. Bitch, say it about your goddamn self. Fix your goddamn life, bitch. You big funky bitch brought your weird ass over there talking all that goddamn shit to me. And I'm giving you the goddamn go ahead, bitch. Bitch, go ahead. Go ahead. You thought I really was going to sit over there amongst a bunch of fucking strangers talking to you about some crazy shit that I'm breaking down to you right now? Listening to you hollering the fuck out and stuff with that goddamn awful sounding goddamn throat of yours? You got me fucked up. Along with some other weird bitch up there saying crazy shit. You got me fucked up. I did you a favor by communicating through Buddy. I didn't want to put him in the middle of nothing. I think he did a very good job at making you feel just as welcome as he made myself feel while we were up there on his panel. But that's not why I go over there. I don't come over there in hopes that you're going to come and ring the bell and come up there and argue with me. I'm not interested in you. Ever since last week, I don't talk about you. And I only talked about you then because you talked about me. You've been bringing my name up the last 2-3. I got little things sent to me. I ain't said your goddamn name, bitch. I ain't said your motherfucking name. But warning, you better watch yourself. Because what you're lying on me about, saying that I took somebody's life, bitch, can become your goddamn reality. That's a warning. You better wake up. You better wake up, bitch. You too goddamn old. I don't know who the fuck you trying to impress. You too goddamn old to be out here trying to impress motherfuckers. You look like a fucking idiot. So no, I ain't get cussed out about anything. Like people going around, I heard Just Krista got cussed out. Just Krista ain't got cussed out about shit. They was cussing their goddamn selves out. They wasn't cussing me out. I was just sitting there. And on the Lord help them, Jesus. Now, as far as me leaving YouTube, and I know I got to get out of here. I know I told y'all it's going to be a long video. There's a lot going on, y'all. I did not know how. And can I just say thank y'all for the roses? Thank you, Unique. Thank you, thank you. I didn't know how I was going to do everything, but I showed a little picture. My little niece, she's in dance school now. And so now that's an old picture of her at the one place we had her, but she's a little bit more advanced than that. So the stuff that they were doing was stuff she already know. Because my niece, already works with her on that. And so we found a new one for her. But the thing is, with the new one, the hours is different. So I'm going to have to take her to the dance school and then take her to my niece. And then from there, Corey's aunt is still having problems with that shoulder. They thought with her just keeping all the pressure off of it, this and that, which I don't think. I think once she went home, because now she's home and she is a very, very independent woman. I think once she got home, she was more relaxed and she was like, I can do some things for myself. I ain't got to have people doing everything for me, And I think that set her back. So the doctor's note is saying that if they don't see certain progress in the next 2 weeks, they want to go back in and do like they said they were going to initially do once they seen it, when she came back for a checkup. and go in there and do what it is that they need to do. With that being said, her one aide um, is not going to be able to work for her. So, hey, Broom Shaker, her one aide is not going to be able to work for her at night with the granddaughter to do like Corey and I had did. So I had told her that I could come over some nights and help out. But now so her granddaughter was like, well, I could come to your house but she has a doggy. Um, because his aunt is in a 1 bedroom senior place. Y'all, the whole situation is it's so crazy right now. So I was thinking, okay, sure, but do I want all of that going on here and a dog? And then the aide that comes in the morning to help out, she's afraid of dogs. So I told her granddaughter, I said, there's no way I'm going to have your dog here and have your dog locked up in a room for 8 hours why somebody else is here because they don't like a dog. And it's already that the dog is somewhere strange. No, I could never do that. And so she was saying, well, maybe I could just leave a little bit earlier and go drop my dog off at her aunt's house. And y'all, it just would have been too much. And then we would have had to have that guy come back, bring the bed, this and that. It just would have been too much. Now Corey had called and he was like, oh, well, I could come, but you think I'm getting ready to do this like I did them 5 days? I'm not finna do that for 2 weeks this time and all of that with my game and all of it. Y'all, it was too much. So I told the granddaughter, I was like, listen, to avoid all of that, how about your grandma stay where she's at? I'll come overnights and be with you there to help with her, so we can make sure that she's good and hopefully do not have to go through this surgery again. Because she's screaming, I'm not going through no more surgeries. I don't want no more surgeries. No, they didn't do right by my arm. That's his aunt was saying. And I don't want no more surgeries. I'm not letting these people go back in here and touch my arm. I get it. I understand. Been there. I had surgery before. Surgery is very, very scary. It's not something that you just go around, ooh, 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 pick me, So I told her that I will come and stay overnights with her, with the grandmother. Then I'll just have to come home and then get myself dressed and do whatever I got to do around the house and then go pick up my little niece. And after I pick up my niece, I'm not going to come all the way back home. I'll just go back to her house. So it's going to be a crazy next 2 weeks for me. So that's why I just said I'm going to be off YouTube. Well, I'll probably be able to come in on y'all lives and stuff like that. Come in and, check on that. But as far as going live myself, probably not. Okay, it may be less than 2 weeks, but they're saying 2 weeks for her shoulder. This time they're not giving her any antibiotics. They're not doing anything. They just wanted to heal, and they got her like on the pain medicine and stuff like that in case she's in pain. So then she was saying that the other lady that's her aide, had cooked for her. And his aunt, she's old fashioned like me. I like to cook my own food. I want real food cooked. I ain't, I might eat a little frozen pot pie or something like that every now and then, but child, I like to get in the kitchen and cook. So I guess she let the aide go in there and cook. She said she had the taste for a piece of rib. Oh God. I said, Auntie, everybody don't cook the same. Especially not no ribs and stuff, you know. Yeah, but I figured, and she said she know what she was doing. So she said the lady probably broiled the rib, and after she probably broiled it on top of the stove, she took it and put it in the oven for a while, and then she put some barbecue sauce or something over it. The lady ended up getting some spilt inside her stove, and her aunt is like me. Her aunt is a Sagittarius. Her birthday is 2 days before mine, and uh, we're real anal about stuff like that. So she said the lady caught herself wiping it up, but she didn't get it. She didn't clean it the way Auntie wanted clean. So she told the lady to spray the oven cleaner and just clean the whole stove. So the lady told her, I can't do that because I'm allergic to chemicals and stuff. Now, was that the lady's excuse for get somebody else to do it? Because I only spilled something in your stove, lady. I'm not getting ready to clean your whole stove because it was a dot of barbecue sauce that was spilled in your oven. And so, mm. So Corey went over and cleaned her stove and stuff to calm her down. Because I told him, I said, that ain't gonna do nothing but make her anxiety worse. So he went over, he cleaned her stove. She said she's happy about that. But now she don't want them cooking for her. She don't want the aide cooking for her at all. She can't use my oven at all. I've been making meals and making a little bit extra and sending it over there so that they can just heat it up for her. So that's been working. So I told her when I come, I'll just make her up a bunch of meals, and put them in the containers where the aides can just have to heat them up during the day. So it's just a lot going on. And I don't see where I'll have the time to really come on here and do my videos like I normally would. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to do everything day to day. And I just said, Krista, take everything one day at a time. So that's where I'm at, y'all. So that's why it says I'm leaving YouTube for a while, but I'll be, I'll still be here, but I'm just going to not be doing my own videos. Sending prayers and continued healing. Thank you. Support and blessings to you and your family. Thank you. Favor. Yes, through his grace and mercy, Queen. Yes, all will be well. Yes, thank you, Unique. I believe God, and I know a lot of people say, well, why do you be that way? And he's your ex and that's his family. It's easy to just say that, but when you've been knowing somebody for over 20 something years like that, you can't just turn them away like that. She is really like my aunt to me, and I have to be, I didn't know I miss. So people are just jealous and envious. Yeah, Unique. I just seen that part. So that's what's going on, y'all. And I want to make sure she's okay. I really worry about her. I talked to her and stuff on the phone. I called her. I did let her know if it's something else she want me to, get her. So tomorrow, that's why I was saying before, I didn't know before all of this stuff had happened yesterday. I didn't know if I was even going to be on Buddy Lee's on Tuesday. And that's why I was telling people it probably would be Friday or whenever. I didn't know when I was going to be there. But so the her daughter came and stayed with her granddaughter last night and going to stay tonight. And then tomorrow I'll start because I have to take my niece back to dance tomorrow. So after that, then after dance, then I'll just go over there with her until the next morning. Then I'll come home and do what I got to do, get myself cleaned up and stuff. So that's that's going to be my life for the next 2 weeks, y'all. I will definitely be around though to keep y'all posted, but if I can get in here and do a video, I will. But y'all, I don't know how I would do that because again, I like things done a certain way, and if I can't do it a certain way, then fuck it, you know. But I will be, like I said, if you guys have panels or something, of course I'll be there, um, and stuff. If I can get a live in, I will. If not, yeah, you gotta be there for family. You got to. And you know what's crazy is because the younger generations, they're watching. They're watching how you do things. They're watching the sacrifices that you made. And this is what they're going to do one day for you because they watched you do it. They watched you figure it out to include the next one, the one that was above you, and that's what they'll do for you, you know? So, is that the only reason I do it? No. But I know that they're watching. So, but that's what's going on. I think I covered everything. Yeah, exactly. Right. I think I covered everything. So just keep us in prayer. Of course, I'll keep y'all in prayer. Um, and like I said, I don't know like how comfortable I'll be. Like if they come here, I'm still in my own room. I was able to kind of like turn things down and be in here talking and stuff. But with Auntie, she's in a 1 bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Her granddaughter sleeps on the pull-out couch. I'll be sleeping on the futon. Corey them brought a futon over there. And so, but basically, me and the granddaughter, I'm gonna be kind of like on the dining room side. If you guys know how those senior apartments is, where the living room is really big and spacious for their furniture, and then like if they got like a little kitchen set or something, that'll be off to the side, and then it's the stove, refrigerator, and stuff over there, and the sink over there, pretty much together where they can cook and stuff. So you got the back of the couch, then you got the futon, you know. Um, so and y'all, my niece was like, "Oh my God, Auntie, you gonna sleep on a futon? Those things are so uncomfortable." And I'm like, "Yeah, well, you got to do what you got to do." So I told her, I said, "Well, if the push come to shove, then I'll tell the granddaughter to get on the futon, and then I'll sleep on the couch." I said, "But I don't like pull out couches because them things to me hurt. They really hurt." But I said, "We'll figure it out. If I got to sleep sitting up in the chair and then come home and go to sleep, then that's what I'll do." I said, "But we'll figure it out." And besides that, we're doing it for Auntie, for 2 weeks. So that's what's going on in my life, y'all. That's what's going on. That's why I was telling y'all I gotta talk to y'all. I didn't know which way things was gonna go. I really didn't. And it's a lot. It's a lot. Um, but yeah, I do believe we'll make it. I do believe. You know what? And I feel so blessed to be in a position to be able to help my family. That's another thing that makes me feel like it's worth it. I feel blessed to be one of them that they can depend on. You know, my family pretty much has always been able to depend on me, but yeah, at least I'm there that, they can call on and stuff. And of course, I'm going to be there for my baby. Okay. Y'all, she be so cute at her dance. Oh my God, it's so cute. And y'all know I used to share so much with my little nephew and stuff. I wish I could share stuff over here. I do, but not these rotten, dirty ass people. No fucking way. Um, so I think I covered everything. Thank you, sis. I think I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. Look, it's been an hour and a half, but I warned y'all this was gonna be a long video. Okay, this was a long one. And can I just say one other thing? Now, I had to go back over to the video because I did not leave Buddy's panel because of that weirdo lady. I did not leave because of her. Because if you look at the video, I was gone when that lady came towards the end. So, no. And even if I was there and she was there, I wouldn't have talked to her. I don't talk to that lady. That lady is a weirdo. That lady is a weirdo. And she's another one that holler, yells, and screams. I would have had all three of them up there doing whatever it was that they was doing. I wouldn't. I don't. Yeah. So I did see that too. That was another thing that I had to I wanted to mention. No, that if you go back to Buddy's video, I was gone before that lady came. Although that big fat bitch that came up there talking about her mother situation and stuff tried to say, "Oh, thanks, you came and this and that," and then to tell Buddy that Crystal left because of this. Bitch, stop lying. Why are you lying? I didn't even know that lady was there. I can't see who's in the back of that man's who's he getting ready to bring up on his stage next. So how the fuck would I know? I'm not his co-host. Just like you didn't know, I didn't either. And if you go back to the video, I was gone. When that lady bubble popped up there, I was already gone. So don't lie on me. But don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. That's all taken care of. That's all taken care of. But that's it. And I will see you guys. I love y'all. And I'll see y'all in where it's just us and family, just over here talking amongst ourselves. For the next couple of weeks, I have to share y'all, with the YouTube and kind of come on y'all channels and stuff like that and hang out with y'all, but I don't want, others around me to actually, hear me up on y'all panels and something crazy jump off. And I'm definitely not going to be doing my own and then have somebody speaking out in the background or something. And then I don't know what the granddaughter really do at night. I know she's in school. So I wouldn't dare want to be up and talking and stuff like that while she's trying to sleep or something. You have a blessed day too, Lisa. I'm getting ready to get out of here. I almost don't want to let y'all go. But I'll see you guys. I'll keep y'all posted. Like I said, if I see y'all in other people's thing, or I'll just, put a little post up on my wall and kind of like let y'all know what's going on. Okay? I love y'all. And don't forget, pour into them that pour into you. Pray for them. Pray for everybody. So everybody's prayed for. Welcome everybody to the Potluck Lounge. I'll see y'all. Y'all take care and stay blessed. Okay?